How is 2026 going to turn out for me if it happens to be my 5 personal year? Good day, lovely followers. You are all welcome to Sermon. Let's dedicate today's session towards understanding a 5 personal year using the concept of numerology. But before we go into this calculation, I would like you to note the fact that life is a balance between the physical and the spiritual. The 5 personal year only speaks about the physical aspects of life. If you want to go deeper into it, you can reach out for a personal reading where we use the energy of a fan to explore the spiritual aspects of life. How is 2026 going to turn out for you if it happens to be your 5 personal year? The big question here is, how do I know that I'm living a 5 personal year? And the answer is simple. Look out for your date of birth number. Look out for the day and the month in which you were born and add 1 to it. 1 is a universal year for 2026. So that is why we are using the number 1. So let's give a typical example of a lady called Amina. Amina was born on the 1st of March 2001. And Amina wants to know how 2026 is going to turn out for her. All Amina needs to do is to add 1 to 3 and add the universal number, which is also 1, giving her a 5 personal year. So now, the number 5 in numerology is associated with a planet called Mercury. Mercury rules over our mind. It rules over how we communicate and our relationship with our siblings. When brought into numerology, the number 5 is a number of change. So throughout 2026, Amina is going to experience the themes of 5 in numerology. And in numerology, the number 5 is associated with change, travel, exploration, adventure, and communication. Throughout 2026, the 5 energy is going to be dominant in Amina's life. And when it comes to change, the number 5 is associated with change because it invites us to learn adaptability. Amina is going to be having experiences that would force her to learn how to adapt to her changing situations or her changing environment. Throughout 2026, Amina's plans are not going to hold. Any plan she has, things are going to come up unexpectedly and she would be expected to adjust to those situations, or else she is going to experience setback. So her ability to adapt to her changing environment and situation is what will make her prosperous in 2026. So that is the change aspect of the 5 energy. 5 is a number of travel, meaning in 2026, a lot of activities are going to pull Amina away from her local environment. She's going to have to travel to so many different places, and her ability to embrace the change and engage in this travel plan is what is going to present her the blessings she's seeking out of the year 2026. If Amina refuses to travel out of her environment, good things are not going to come to her. In fact, a lot of goodies are going to happen to her when she's on her way traveling somewhere. So if you are living your 5 personal year, make sure you embrace change. Do well to travel. Engage in activities that bring fun into your life. Don't hold on to what is familiar. And don't panic if your plans are not holding, because the universe doesn't want your plans to hold in a 5 personal year. Thank you all for your time and your attention. I'll be dropping more videos explaining the various years. Stay tuned for more. Bye for now.